This is the list of demands that students here at Central Catholic High School are asking for after a baseball player said a racial slur. Now they're asking for the varsity players to be kicked off the team, coaches suspended, and the student handbook revised.
It's more than exhausting. It's been demoralizing.
Over 100 Central Catholic High School students walked out of class Friday morning after racial hate speech was used during a pre-baseball game cheer.
The varsity players essentially hazed a freshman and into saying the racial slurs and the hate speech, and their season should be over and JV should be swung up instead.
Students urging the school's administration to take action.
Our second ask is a mandatory training for coaches on anti-racism and anti-hazing. We just ask that this doesn't happen again, and the coaches should be suspended until they become educated on this topic.
Central Catholic forfeited 2 games, and in-person classes were canceled Monday and Tuesday as school staff determined how to support students. The school releasing a statement Friday that reads in part that they have taken action consistent with our current policies and are continuing to hold students accountable in ways that reflect the seriousness of this situation, and they are strengthening expectations for coaching through required training and support to ensure team culture, supervision, and leadership consistent with Central Catholic's values. But students say it has not done much.
They hosted more spaces for us to talk about it, but it felt mainly like they were just covering their own selves. Like, they didn't really change anything. Our black students are obviously mortified by this happening, but I see too many people in this school walking up to them and talking like nothing has ever happened. It's really disgusting, to be honest.
For some families, this isn't new.
When you get hit with the ball of racism, you can't, when we throw the ball back at you at accountability, in these institutions, you can't hide behind the cross or the church.
Just last year, one of Mike Phillips' sons experienced a racial slur being said to him at the Madeline School. Now, his older son, a student at Central Catholic, has to relive that experience.
Being someone who has been affected by racism in Portland, it has made me want to stand up for those who have been affected as well.
It makes me feel that this is the world we live in, and people can't help themselves. And that's a sad realization that everybody of color has to come to terms with.
In Southeast Portland, Celine Stevens, KGW News.